All right, fans, welcome back to Chaos Corner. We're reviewing night 13 of Avi Klein's 64-person single elimination bracket-style tournament to determine not only who will move on to round 2, but ultimately who will host the green room, the Dark Castle, because that's what you son of a bitches turned it into. You, Pete, and Avi, you turned it into... that was in the opening monologue. We're past that. Everybody settle down back there. Settle down. So here we go. Pete opens up as he has, and right from the beginning, Avi, I say it all the time, go back and check out my shows. If you watch them 2, 3 o'clock in the morning when you're in the gym, I don't know when you watch them, but I know that you watch them, and I appreciate that. And we have grown. Listen, we didn't like each other. I understand that. But we have grown to respect each other. I respect you, Avi Klein, and you said you respect me now. Remember that. Keep that right here when it comes down to what's going to happen when it comes to voting. You've been so... It's not about you. It's about this green room. It's about Pinocchio Joe and that matchup. It's about August 14th. Let's go back and review night 13. We'll be here all day. We're going to roll on all day as the tournament rolls on. So Pete right away says, yours truly. David Holliday has said yours truly. Several other competitors. Rich Masadi has said yours truly. David said it 100 times. And once again, now Pete is saying yours truly. If I said it, I'd be disqualified from this tournament. But anyway, Pete says yours truly. He talks about how Taekwon is his favorite. Now, we're supposed to be unbiased here, unbiased Klein, the whole 9 yards. I get it. So, you know, this is an illusion, reality, satirical parody based on real life and stories. And do you ever really know if it's a work? That's what it's all about. Watch one of your top soap operas, Days of Our Lives, General Hospital. Go back and look at the classic SNL. And I'm not getting carried away there. Watch Second City Television. You'll understand what I'm talking about. Talk about variety shows. This is made for TV and movies. Are you kidding me? I hope somebody's paying attention. What? I know that you are. Let's roll on to the task at hand. You see how I bounce back and forth. This is no stick. This is me. This is my show, and this is what you would get on Chaos Corner. We leave the Dark Castle when I get into that mode. I can flick it on and off. So Pete goes on to preview. He reviews night 12. What a night 12 was. Go back and check out Avi Klein's page and look at the previous nights. Night 11, night 12, night 13. These last 3 nights could have perhaps been the best nights of the 13 nights so far in the Green Room Tournament, leading us into night 14. This Saturday night, live. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I have to put those out. I'm obligated to do those monologues and talkovers. You know that, right? We got sponsors. We got people looking at this thing. You got to be professional, and you have to make sure you hit your marks. That's what the show's all about. Understand the difference between Protegio Fidelis El Guardian and the Guardian of Chaos, Big Daddy, when he's doing Chaos Corner. Understand and separate the two. Check your coat at the door, so to speak. Look at the beautiful artwork that's behind me. The beautiful painting of the sun and the moon from Danilyn Marie. The beautiful paintings over here. The history and memorabilia and the energy of this room in Chaos Corner. Well, thank you. Let's get on. Pete, again, demands the apologies. We know that. He's been asking for apologies from you guys. I already said it. I already covered it. I don't know why. He continues. He's the one that's calling it a Dark Castle, along with Avi Klein. Not only did he reveal that Taekwon was his favorite, because you know the whole connection between Pete and Avi and Jake and the family and all that. We don't know. It's going to be revealed. We don't know what's going to happen, and that's why you have to show up. He also talks about how Davis Jubilee won the Lifeline vote last week out of the winner's circle, guys, and gets a Lifeline vote if you go back and see how it was explained on my last review show. So Davis Jubilee in that voting between David Holliday and Rich Masadi, a.k.a. Nick Monacotti. We'll get on to that, Nicky boy. So That's what happened. Davis Jubilee's up 1-0 in the winner's circle votes that you fans, and I say it all the time, Avi says it all the time, all the competitors say it, all your live votes matters. Your comments, your shares, being involved, interactive. You don't get this on any other platform. You can't sit in front of your TV and do this. You can't go to the movie theater and do this. You can't even go to the theater and do this. You can't do it. Where can you do it? You can do it on the Green Room every Saturday night. Are you kidding me? And the big announcements that are coming up, I'm not letting the cat out of the bag. I'm just not. I just know to stay tuned. So Avi comes in, and once again, with his opening, there's nothing like it. And he does it as he usually does. He's a poet, and he doesn't even know it. And I know that's an old cliche, but it's the truth. Avi via poem. It's unbelievable. I can't get over not only the opening video, the outros, the promos that are individually made for each person. Whoever the narrator is, I don't know who it is. Whoever does it, I don't know. But whoever does that, and I say it in every segment, and I say it all the time, it's award-winning. It should be nominated at Cannes, independent film festivals, Colorado, Sundance. That's where we're all headed. That's the vision, right? This is why you guys are watching. So, here we go to begin with. Again, the poems are second to none. Avi is really an incredible writer. He checks all the boxes. That's just coming from Chaos Corner, my viewpoint, and all the different years that I've been lurking in the shadows, so to speak. Well, lurk no more. So right away, he comes in with Green Room Original, who really has had a tough time. He's a talented guy. He's been around from the beginning. Howard Collado. Or as I say, Howard Collado. Jay Brony's the one who says Collado. And I'll say this about Howard, what I've noticed. He was passionate. He doesn't really know what's going to happen in his matchup. The darkness of the room. It's just unbelievable how he had the intensity on night 13. He said he doesn't even know who he is. That's coming from Howard Collado. He's got a lot going on in his head. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if he's going to get out of the first round and make it into the second round. Who knows? He doesn't even know. So how the heck could we know? And then we come on, the Southern aristocrat, Mr. Davis Jubilee. Whether he's golfing on the links and nobody picks up on that in the storylines, and I mentioned in all these review shows, I never get a comment on that. Are you watching? It doesn't matter if you are, because this is what I do anyway. So Davis Jubilee comes in, and right away, he's talking to Avi about Howard, and they're attacking him, and Davis Jubilee, he's still stumbling, rumbling, fumbling, bumbling. Hey, I'll give him credit. He's in the second round. You better worry about the real American hero, and that's one Mr. Stephen Lee. That's who you have to worry about, Davis Jubilee. After I saw the fray that you guys got into, man, let me tell you something. That verbal paintbrushing that Stephen Lee took you to, he wants to take you out to the woodshed, Davis Jubilee. But that's neither here nor there. We'll get onto that. That's something to look forward to in round 2. And I'll be here to cover round 2, 3, 4, 10. It doesn't matter. All the way to the finals. And you know what? I may have to do double duty. Be in the finals of the Green Room and still do the coverage. How about that? Talk about a double award. Let's get on to the task at hand. Avi and Pete come on again. After Davis Jubilee and Howard are here after Avi's unbelievable poems. I was never really a poem guy, but I do have one that I'm going to hold as we get into the late nights. It's a little more edgier. Maybe I can present it to Preston Present. What a guy that was tonight. Maybe I can give Preston Present my poem and see what if he can present it to Avi and see what he thinks about the GOC poem. When I get between the sheets, that's another story for another time. So they start talking and thanking the viewers. The national sponsor, Pete from Sharpie, and Avi Klein, just Avi Klein for night 13's purposes. Unbelievable. They talk about the viewers. They thank the viewers and what's going on, and they explain and break down all the different things that are happening here in the Green Room. So here's the second segment. We get to the opening. Avi's opening through the poems. The pop-in appearances by Howard and Davis Jubilee. Pete, again, looking for the apologies. So stay tuned. This is segment number 2. We're moving on. I don't want to keep these too long. I want to keep the viewers' attention. It's about emotional investment, psychology, storytelling, and bringing you back for more. to Chaos Corner. With me. It's the GOC. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere.